Hello, I'm Qiyu Wang from Tohoku University, and today I'll be presenting Can Playing with Toy Blocks Reflect Behavior Problems in Children? The research is done with my collaborators from Tohoku University and Miyagi Gakuen Women's University, Japan. Nowadays, for adults, there are a lot of personal data which can be used to infer their daily mental health and behavior. Meanwhile, for children, the behavior problems are mostly diagnosed in the clinical settings with observations and checklists, which wasn't accessible to all of them. We are wondering, could children's play data, for example, automatically captured by toy blocks, infer children's behavior problems? If so, it can be a powerful tool to support children's well-being on a daily basis. White blocks, as the classic toys, they are accessible in many kindergartens and households. The physical construction and destruction provide children a unique channel to express themselves nonverbally. As a result, it has been used in traditional play therapy as well as development, health monitoring, and assessment utilizing tangible user interfaces. Our targets, children's behavior problems, are measured by Child Behavior Checklist. It carries 8 specific syndromes, which form 3 broad groups. Each measurement has 3 orders: normal, borderline, and clinical. We designed the blocks in 2 shapes. Each of them was equipped with an AMU to collect emotional data. During 2 years, we collected data of 78 children aged 4 to 6 who were playing with the toy blocks freely for 10 to 20 minutes. Their CBCL were also filled by their caregivers. To analyze the play data, we defined several fundamental actions to classify from data: stand and lay in the static state, and hold, move, shake, and fall in the dynamic state. We labeled the actions ground truths from the video and built a logistic regression classifier to classify the actions. Applying the classifier to a play session, we were able to get a timeline. We next extracted quantitative play features: time and count of each actions, including each of the blocks, time of the actions from this aggregated all timeline, and total play time and movement. We then extracted play patterns with a pipeline of upsampling and ingram. Swapping the combinations of the two, we generated sets of sequential patterns in different time lengths to represent the play session. Exploratory, we were able to build prediction models for total problems, internalizing problems, and aggressive behavior. We can see that using both features and patterns, the performance was largely improved from using features only. Analyzing the model, we found strong positive coefficients with hold and move pattern, which can be characterized into an indecisive style. With a qualitative video analysis, we found many children with clinical total problems showed the indecisive style. On the contrary, most normal children are very decisive. Then the strong coefficient 4 could be characterized into the drastic style, while normal children are found to be gentle. For internalizing problems, the strong coefficients hold and a long sequence of static can be characterized into the inactive style. We validated the style in the videos, and we found clinical children tend to have long inactive pauses, while normal children who had long pauses tend to interact with the environment. For aggressive behavior, the strong coefficients fall and shake lead to a drastic style. The style includes pushes, flicks, and shakes. When they take down the structure, they tend to fiercely destroy it. Comparing to that, normal children take down the structure gently. To conclude, we proposed a sensor-augmented free block approach to predict a child's behavior problems. We leveraged sequential play patterns to build prediction models. We interpreted the model coefficients and presented insights into the styles. In future, we will deeply incorporate the findings into the automated behavior problem detection. This concludes my presentation, and thank you so much for your attention.